is Twitch? Where is Twitch? I can't find it on my phone. Where is Twitch? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, people? Oh, it is yours truly, Stalker Actual, bringing you quality streams from day-to-day life. Now, just kidding, man. I don't know. I'm horrible at intros. I'm just gonna start just like turning it on. Like, hey, what's going on? Probably just gonna do that from now on. Pardon the delay, people, and like the view. Matter of fact, let me change it. I'm trying to get Twitch going. Like I said, I'm streaming. I'm double dipping. I ain't gonna lie, YouTube. I'm sorry, man. I'm double dipping. So, trying to get some double dipping action going on. Let's see here. I'm just gonna do something basic in Twitch. Me and Twitch are having a troubled relationship at the moment. KDL to KHOU. Microsoft X. Boeing. Oh man. Oh my gosh, quit. Boeing 737 700. I don't know the rest of it. Cool. Whoever jumped in YouTube, because that's what I'm paying attention to. I'm not paying attention to Twitch anymore. What is going on? Um, I'm not expecting a full house night. When I say full house night, I mean like probably like 2 viewers, 3 viewers, something like that. I don't know. No matter. All right. So a little walk around here. Like I said, this is the PMDG 737-800. Uh, sporting Southwest colors. Southwest, whoop whoop, something like that. Terrible joke. Terrible joke. All right, cool. Okay, so yeah, we'll be taking the Southwest Boeing 737-700 flavor down to H-Town. That is Houston, Texas for the uninitiated. And we have no flight plans, so let's see if we can get that kicked off here. Uh, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and show my plan just so you guys aren't bored watching me. Let me listen to me talk. So I'm sure that's not interesting at all. I'm just coming up with some random number. I don't know, freaking the registration for Southwest is WN or Whiskey November, so we'll do a Whiskey November 535, which equates to Southwest Airlines Flight 535, service to Houston Hobby. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, cool. I thought my flight's unbombed or something. Oh, speaking of bomb, I have to do this. FYI to you guys who have updated video cards, Flight Simulator X and when I say updated, I got a 970, so I guess you really wouldn't call it updated. But those of you who have 970s, if you had the same problem I did and with it continuously bombing for no apparent reason, Flight Sim is because you're, for whatever reason, holy smokes, everything just died. I have no idea what just happened. Um, yeah, OBS just like literally, I mean, it literally just died on me. So apologize for that. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Yeah, YouTube totally died on me. No, not YouTube. Actually, I wonder. It might not have been YouTube. It may have been this other service I'm using. Man, it totally died. Okay, so all right, looks like things are all good now. So let's go ahead and kick this off good and proper. So after my stream died and like you got mad and left, I'm sorry. Sorry. Can't help it when servers go tits up. Hmm. Okay. All right, cool. All right, so oh, and shout out to my Twitch peeps, whoever is on Twitch. No idea who you guys are. Shout out. All right. Save there. 104. I don't even know if it can hold 140 people. Is it really 140? All right. So yeah. So I guess right now, it's rolling through the flight planning process here. Um, this is basically what dispatch will be doing, or would be doing in real world situations. They're pretty much going. The guy already got the passenger load because they got the ticket manifest, and they're going through the aircraft registration. They're getting the flight numbers and all that, and then they get down here, and every trip or the majority of your trips will have several alternates. So we're catching those, and I'm not sure why they put Sugarland as one because God forbid if we had to go to Sugarland, because that runway is like super short. But I mean, this is literally a grossing run. It's only 218. Well, actually, not like 210 miles as the crow flies, and then yeah, like 218 miles. Great circle distance, and it's giving me a warning, but I don't care right now. All right, so yeah, we're gonna release the flight. Yes, I know there's warning. I do not care. All right, so we're going to go ahead and export that. Export that. Export. Oh my gosh, like nothing is working. Export. All right, so yeah, professional flight planner X. If you guys are listening, your software sucks right now. Just saying. Okay, so I guess we're gonna be doing it old school. So let's see here. Ah, that man looks weird on there. Okay. All right, so go back here to my actual flight plan. Let's see where we're going. All right, we're gonna be taking the coming out of 1-3 right for on Dallas Love, and then taking the Curlo 4 departure. Okay, man, that stinks. That won't freaking. I really don't want to save all that. I mean, I really don't want to have to type all that. I mean, I really don't want to type all that. Ah, man, I can't win for losing. I cannot win for freaking losing. Alright, altitude at HUD was 3,000 feet, grid more at 3,200 feet. Well, fix it! Let me try to push it again and see if that'll work. Nope, doesn't work. Okay. Alright, whatever. So go ahead and flip that guy back over here. Then moseying on down to our flight management computer. Yeah, is that the brightest this thing gets? I guess so. There we go. Excuse me. Alright, so go ahead and turn that on. Basically, that's our system that tells the airplane where it's at. So now the aircraft knows it's at Dallas Love Field. So since professional flight planner sucks right now and it's not working, we are just going to do the old school. So origin, then we'll hit up K. All right, yeah, that's right. Kilo Hotel, Oscar uniform. Slam this guy in there, and then we're gonna do Sierra Whiskey Alpha 253. I don't know, some random flight number. And all right, go ahead and start with our departure. Now I'm gonna go ahead and cheat a little bit. Normally you'd have charts, but I'm gonna go ahead and cheat. Cheating's good right now. The flight plan called for 1-3 right. Yeah, 1-3 right. So you're gonna be taking off this way. But we're on this side of the airport, so we're gonna be taking 1-3 left. Because normally air traffic control will tell you that, but we don't have that. So, all right. So, gonna be shooting out of here on 1-3 Lima, or 1-3 left, and taking the Curlo for departure. And the name's weird, but basically they run out of names. There's so many freaking departure procedures. They run out of names, so they just come up with these random convoluted names of, I don't know. Sometimes they're people like there's Elvis something in Memphis, and yeah, it's all kinds of crazy. So all right, so I'm looking at my flight plan here. So let's see. All right, so we're transitioning off of CLL. All right, so at that point, we're going to be taking, and honestly, normally it's you're taking off on a standard departure procedure. You're flying en route via like intersections or waypoints, and all that intersection is like a bunch of coordinates in the map, and they take those coordinates and turn them into a name. So you just type in that name, and the computer has a ginormous database of all these coordinates, and that's associated with the name that the FAA says, hey, I don't know, we're just going to say um, the Jerry Curl intersection or something. I don't know. So you got Jerry Curl intersection on the back end represents the longitude and latitude, and that's what's in the database. And it's just this um, huge database, and like the country's covered with them. So no matter where you're at, you can always plot you a flight plan. But in this situation here, we're taking a standard departure out and immediately jumping on a standard arrival procedure, or formerly known as STAR, or commonly known as STAR, whatever. So, all right. So it looks like we're going to be landing in Houston, and then right now the winds are favoring one way, runway 04. So we're gonna go ahead and shoot the ILS for 04. And what? Let's see, what arrival we're taking? Quarterback one. I'm assuming it's quarterback. That's what they're trying to say, but it's Q2. I mean, not Q2. Whoopsie. QTR back, or BK one. So we're gonna be taking the quarterback one arrival and transitioning from CLL. And I don't know if we're necessarily going to want to take another transition. And I'm speaking in terms, I apologize if the terminology is extensive, and unfortunately, in aviation, it kind of is, and there's really no way around it. Um, if you want some toilet reading, Google up FAR AIM 2017 and get you a big old belly full of acronyms. It's good times. So, CLL, quarterback. All right, so there's Q. Right now, I'm previewing the flight plan here. Um, so basically, there's your little airplane, a little picture of our airplane. Then we're gonna be zooming in to Houston, and let's see. Let me go back here and going into like a real world. If we're like in a real world situation, normally like pretty much air traffic control is vectoring you around in this area. I mean, you will never, well, hardly ever fly a published procedure, especially in like heavy congested Class Bravo airspace like Houston would be. So yeah, and it didn't keep. Well, I want to pick. Yeah, it did. All right, CLL. All right, so and honestly, this here is probably our little pre-flight here is probably going to be longer than the flight itself. Honestly. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to hit that. All right, hold on. I'm sick. Yeah, kind of. Throat's dry. All right, so Geo. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, so we're going to. The little light came on, basically wanting us to confirm it. And yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to mosey on over here, and that shouldn't be blank. Why is that blank? Oh, because I actually switched our lower display unit. So we're going to bring that guy back. Um, the cool thing about this 737 are the PMDG 747 that you can't see because it's dark now. Is if you let's say for instance you run to lottery and buy you get like a whole bunch of money. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a Boeing 737. Not sure why, but in case you wanted to. You can configure these with like all different types of equipment. So for simulation purposes, they put all these options into this little interface here, and you can go through and pick different configurations. So let's say I don't want any steam gauges. That's like retro, and we ain't got time for that. So bam, you hit that. You got your little basically a backup version. Yeah, a backup version of that, which is like your attitude indicator. So that's awesome. But I don't know. I kind of like that little sound it makes because the sound changes as well because you can hear the gyro spinning in there. Good stuff. So yeah, there's air stairs. You want some air stairs? You throw air stairs in there. The short fill package. Um, the leather package. I don't think there's a leather package, but if there was a leather package, it'd be here. Yeah, so all kinds of fun stuff. So what we can also do, we can also simulate weight or payload in the aircraft. So we're going to jump here, and we're just going to randomize the payload. So right now, since we got 61 passengers, cool. So we're going to go to our fuel, and I've done this route so much, I pretty much kind of know we can get by. Normally, everything's calculated based on winds and all that fun stuff. We ain't got time for that. So I pretty much know I can get by on by a quarter tank. Let's just go ahead and say a quarter tank. So that gives us about 11 G's in the tank, about 11,000 pounds in the tank. That's more than enough to get down to H Town. Um, all right, so got that. I really need to like make these brighter. There is, um, baby, I am about to play some flight sim. What are you doing? What are you doing? That was my 2-year-old. Alright, so we're gonna turn on your logo light. Get some lights and stuff. Get all that set. Alright, turn that up. Let's see. Go ahead and get all this together. And actually, while I'm sitting here and playing around with these lights, let's go ahead and board. So I'm going to go ahead and close the door. Alright, and let's see, be boarding. And of course, there'll be the old Southwest Airlines. And if you guys are chiming in, welcome. I hadn't really had time to pay attention to my chat because today is a weekday and I got to go to bed. So, we're gonna, okay, so that's, all right, give you a little outside view there. And it's gonna yell at me because I don't have passenger door open. So, go ahead and open that. Um, Once again, guys, excuse me, like I said, it's been forever and a day since I've flown this thing. Do, 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 do. I think that's all she gave me. No, 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 there's another one. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. All right, now I got something I can work with. So, going back here, and I'm not going by any checklist whatsoever. So, all right, I'll go payload. All right, level up 42%. All right, that's not bad. Okay, anything else? I think we're done here. So, we're gonna jump over here to our performance initialization page. So, first thing we gotta tell it is how much fuel is in it. 11,700 pounds, I think. And normally we would go to 0 fuel rate, but it already knows that. So put that in there, 2.5, that, and then our cost index, basically how hard do we want to run this flight, as far as fuel economy and stuff like that. I usually do 80 because, yeah. Trip altitude, let's see here. It's calling for 31,000 feet. Man, I really don't want to do 35,000, honestly, because yeah. So we're just going to do 27,000. We're going to go ahead and derate the takeoff, meaning we're not going to give her everything she's got, Captain. We're not going to do that. What's going on, King Coco Kong? Man, to what do I owe this pleasure, sir? Uh, all right, go ahead and get this going. Normally, when you would check the winds, you'll call up ATIS, which is a radio frequency, and it's like it plays radio, mainly plays gives you weather information. So we need the wind. So do what is it, 077? All right, so that's all we needed. Circus. All right, here we go. Bam, throw that in there. All right, put ourselves back in the map mode. Zoom in. Get my AP Izzle on. Get that going. Passenger signs are on. Cool. Take a little view outside there. Getting us all loaded up. And of course, you'll send the first officer, which is the guy making less money than the captain. You'll send him out there to kind of do a little walk around. Make sure the tires don't have flat spots. Make sure there's no oil leaking out of the engine. Make sure the engine's still there. Make sure nobody ran over any deer. Make sure no dead bodies or anything around there, all that good stuff. So, hey, check all that, jump back in. Alright, got our APU on. Basically, APU is a little generator that sits in the booty of the airplane. Sits in the little booty right there. Little booty. Alright, so that's lighting off. And it looks like it's ready for us. So we'll go ahead and load up the APU. Alright, just in time because they are done throwing bags. And I'll go ahead and get them hydraulics on. That's probably a little preemptive, but we're going to do it anyway. Go ahead and shut that passenger door. Shut them cargo doors. Come on, door shut. Alright, good. Set this guy at 27,000 feet because that's where we're going. Oh, and I almost forgot. The most important. The most important. You gotta have the pressurization right. If not, like people will get all loopy and they'll pass out and die. So you don't want that. So you're gonna go ahead and set this to 27,000 feet, and you will set this guy to the landing field elevation, which is I don't know. Let me go back here and look. I can get a little pretty good estimate here. 96 feet. So we'll do about 100 feet. 100 foot. Alrighty, cool. So that going, any collision lights on. Go ahead and pull the gate away. Alright, got that guy. Pull him back, and we have to disconnect external power. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the air conditioning. Don't need that. Pull that guy. Pull the ground power. Sarah parking brake. Pull the chocks. Ready to push. Alright, request, prepare for pushback. We're going to be, I think we're going to need the nose pointing to the left, so we're going to go ahead and hit that. Nope. I'm going to turn that on to our engines there. Alright, make sure we got air. And when I say make sure we got air, this little gauge here tells us how much air our APU is putting out.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I'll explain all this on the way to Houston. All of that.
Locking gear.
Let you guys take a peek outside, see what's going on.
Departure check completed. Live estimate inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, parking brakes release, clear to push.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start that wheel.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and confirm start number 2. Start number 2 engine is going to be clear on the right hand side, clear on the right, start on the right. Wait for it to increase. Alright, got into rolling up right there. Oil pressure is rising, waiting for 23%. Got 23 right there. Wait for the fuel flow. Got fuel flow right there. EGT should come behind it. Alright, got EGT rolling right there. N2 should be coming there. There we go. Got N2 rising there. I'm not N2, N1. Hey, I don't know if you guys noticed our lights kind of brightened up there. Yeah. Basically, that's the load from the APU. The load that the APU takes when the engine starts. So, all right, looks like I've got number 2 lit. Number 2 stabilized. So, basically, we're just going to make sure that the engine number 2's AC generator is putting out. Looks like she's putting out 400 right there. So, I'm going to go ahead and connect that. And there must be some fuel already in the lines because we totally didn't have the pumps on. Whoopsie. Alright, so we got number 2 there. Go ahead and start number 1, clear on the left. Hard
Set
left.
parking brakes.
Parking brake set. Wait for M2. And two's climbing. Alright, 23%. There's fuel. Got fuel flow right there. EGT right there. Oil's good. And the ones coming up, EGT is coming up. And right now, basically, they're outside unhooking it.
Unlocking gear.
I've been on some flights, man. They roll those engines up so quick. By the time they get done pushing, both engines are lit. They're ready to go. So, all right. Number one's generator's putting out there. So go ahead and connect that left Gen 1 bus. Go ahead and get some air conditioning going on for the folks in the back. Disconnect APU air.
Right is
Turn
clear.
off the APU. Window heat is on. Pitot static port heat is on. I can't see the yaw damper switch. There's the yaw damper switch. That's on. All is well on the overhead panel. Oh my gosh. Okay, I forgot where I was at. Alright, so go ahead and bring down three notches flaps. So that'll be 5 degrees flaps. Turn off this freaking dome light. Go ahead and get clearance.
Telephone route Southwest 4660. Request taxi for departure due to southwind.
Whoops. Cool. Sorry guys, I had to check my Twitch page. Man, I'm sorry, I haven't really been able to communicate with you guys on Twitch. I don't see the chat or anything, so if you guys on, see if you're on there, man, what's going on? Shout out to my peeps on Twitch. Haven't forgot about y'all. I'm right now. I'm streaming to both Twitch and YouTube. So if I don't see you, what's up? And honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and cheat because, and people are gonna sit here and complain because I'm not sure if you see my little taxiway arrows. The reason being, nowadays, these guys have a freaking iPad that's gonna chill about right here with a diagram of the airport with a visual representation of the airplane in reference to where the airport's at. I mean, in reference to um, basically the airplane on top of a map of the airport, and I mean it's basically like freaking GPS. So if they're cheating, I'm gonna cheat. And for you GA flyers out there, ForeFlight does that too for the low price of $99 a year. Just saying. All right, so it's actually on. Oh, it breaks a little bit. Normally, I would have all kinds of traffic going on, but traffic aggravates me because they do nothing but get in the way. Nothing but get in the way. I'm on my brakes a lot. One of the reasons why I haven't flown this thing much is I'm sure you guys probably heard about the last stream. Um, I've really been in the FS Labs Airbus A320, and I don't know. I've just fallen in love with it. I'm not going to say I'm like a Boeing fanboy because I'm not. I've just always been more fun of Boeing aircraft. I've always enjoyed that nostalgia of Boeing. So it was a little bit of a transition for me. But I will say that, which of course, this the 7.3, the PMDG 7.3s. I mean, it's getting close about oh, 4 or 5 years old now. I mean, it still looks great, but like the ground friction modeling to me is, I don't know. I have my I have my reservations about it, but I mean, normally you're not really jockeying the throttles like I am with 61 souls on board. Um, and I try to keep my. There are like add-ons, I guess you can say, to adjust the friction, ground friction. I try to stay away from those, but um, I guess what FS Labs did, they basically are running the simulation outside of flight sim, and so I mean the in my opinion, I mean, which isn't worth very much, but in my opinion, like the ground handling is, I mean, it's stellar. I mean, it can't be beat. So the only one I think that kind of gets close to that is the Majestic Dash 8, which that's a whole nother conversation because talking real world, I totally think that turboprop does not get the props that it deserves. No pun intended. Um, I mean, for a while it was doing great. You saw them everywhere, and I mean, I guess people, they don't like flying on turboprops anymore. So most of everything now is all jets, and yeah, um, it's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Alrighty, we're about to enter the runway environment. Go ahead and catch this left turn. And of course, I got just the basic. I don't have any scenery additions for Dallas Love. Although I should, I don't. So my my airports are basic scrap. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I try to keep it that way because the frames. I kind of enjoy the fluidity. All right, go ahead and get on the brakes. All right, so we're about ready to go. I go ahead and get. Let's go ahead because I like to go ahead and get going as soon as we get clearance. So I'm go ahead and get everything ready here, and and go ahead and set my trim up. See what my trim was calling for. All right, 4.6. So I'm going to go ahead and set my trim at 4.6. Past that. All right, so about getting the guide. All right.
Cloud Tower, Southwest 4660 at runway 13 left, ready for takeoff. Departure. Southwest 4660, clear for takeoff, runway 13 left, departure to the south cruise. Clear for takeoff, runway 13 left, Southwest 4660.
And what I'm going to do, normally everything, like I said, you're flying with two people, so it's a lot easier to run all this crap. So what I have to do, I have to get on the runway, get about lined up, fix myself because I don't have track IR like all the cool kids do. Turn on my landing lights, turn off that guy, turn on my strobes,